What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be taking the radiator shroud out of my C70 pickup. This is 1983 here. Going to be taking out, like I said, the radiator shroud, the battery, and this thing here. Don't know what it is. I'm new to these trucks, kinda. So I'm gonna be taking all that stuff out and then checking over the wiring harness and see what that looks like. By the looks of it here, some sort of battery fire possibly. It got all the battery acid got all over, kind of corroded stuff, as you can tell. Up over there and all over here. Yeah, so it fried the radiator protector, whatever you want to call it, and then some of the belts and some of that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking it all off. So I got these unbolted, but they're not going anywhere by the feeling of it. So got my old friend Persuasion, and I'm gonna see if we can get her out. All right, took a little bit of bumpage, but got them loose, and I'll unbolt them all the way, I suppose, and go from there. I'm guessing these are gonna take a little more help from Persuasion to get off, so I'll put a video of me doing that here. And there we go. Got both terminals off here. Handle's broken, so I'll have to pull her out the hard way. Really not that hard, but yeah, both terminals off. Now we can move on to the radiator shroud. All right, time to move on to this thing. So I put the 9/16 in here, and she just spins. Not way, but as you can see, just spins, so I'll have to go get a wrench. And no, I don't have a wrench set, which is kind of foolish, but we gotta fake it till you make it, I guess, huh? Snatched some tools out of my dad's snap-on box. Grab a half, 9/16, and 5/8. Also, if any of you guys watching want this doghouse, $150 and it could be all yours. Brand new, it's got nice siding on it, nice trim, shingles. Just needs a new home. Alright, so back to this. We'll see. Probably shouldn't set them there. Set these down. Get it on there. Come on now. Tougher to do with one hand. I'll have to set the camera up and show you that. Oh, I guess the nut's not 9/16. The other side wasn't either, so. Whoa. So it's the one size I didn't grab because it wasn't in a ratchet wrench in between 5/8 and 9/16. So I'll have to go grab that. Alright, so I got 15 millimeter. I realized there isn't size between 9/16 and 5/8. So I grabbed the 15. Realized it was metric. Not real fond on the American system wrenches yet. We'll figure it out as we go on with this. So really I only need to loosen this side. just to loosen it because I just have to get this plug. Well, yeah, this side we can just slide out there, but this side I gotta take all the way off because of this cap. Well, take this clamp off, slide the clamp off, then pull this out, and then put this back on, and we should be golden. So there we go. All right, we finally got her off after a little bit of extra work here. She was rusted all beat hell, so took a little extra. We take that off and should be able to slide this bad boy out. Come on. Do a twist. Nothing. Let's see. Set you up there. Yeah, a little more loosening maybe, huh? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't hurt. Every time. I need to get a tripod or something. Whatever. All right. Now it should be a little easier. Alrighty. First try. Barely even took any work. That's going to be the pile of... she won't focus now. Yeah, there you go. This is going to be the pile of stuff that is broken that I need to get a new one. That's going to be a battle in itself because I was looking for parts on this thing already, and it's not going to be very easy to find everything I need, but we're going to figure it out. And if anyone watching this has C70, an old C70 on the back 40 or whatever, you're just laying in the junkyard with these parts I need, holler at me in the comments so I can get them on the truck and get her back up and running how it should be. I'm gonna need this piece here. The battery, I can get a new one, obviously. A grill, I'm thinking some mounts on it are broken and it's all cracked up. And then, last but not least for now, these secondary rear fenders. They're like basically like a mud flap, but they're pretty rusted out, and I would like to get new ones. This side's the worst of the two. And if you have these fenders too, it wouldn't. I mean, for the right price, I'd get some of those too because they're a little beat up. This side isn't as bad though. I mean, definitely seen better days, but yeah. So secondary fenders here, the main fenders, if you got them. Inner fender doesn't look terrible besides up there. So these two, and then a grill. This thing, whatever it is, I'm gonna figure it out, but I don't know what it's called right now. And then, oh, the radiator shroud too. Gonna need one of them. Yeah, so holler at me in the comments if you got them. All right, so back to the truck. Well, I mean, working on the truck. Now we're gonna work on taking off this radiator shroud. Looks like they already did it halfway for us in the fire, which is just exactly what I want to hear. But you know, you can't win them all. I'm guessing it's gonna be, it's one size smaller than a half, or two sizes. So we'll get that off and then go from there. All right, so got 3/8 here. This might be the only bolt I have to take off because I don't think the bottom is bolted down, and the fire took the other mount off on the other side. So this might end up being the only one. Then I don't even know what I'm gonna do after that. Well, I mean, I got a lot of work ahead of myself, but okay, so get that out, and it's looking like this side's off down there, but something's down, touching down there. Something's running down there, so get down there and look at that, and then get her all unbolted and take it out. Turned out it was just this plastic melted to that wire down there, so it is all loose now, and not sure how I'm gonna get it out. I'll just rip her out, honestly, because it's already broken anyway. Not gonna need it. Cut it in half and pull it out, I'd say. Well, no, I can rotate it. Here, I'll show you. I'll rotate it this way, clockwise, and then pull her out this side, because this side's open. I can fit her around the fan there. All right, we successfully got her out. Hopefully never see that thing again. Now we got ourselves some more room to work with here, and we can start assessing the damage. I'm looking to see a little bit of a mouse nest back there, which is absolutely phenomenal. Just great. So I'm gonna start looking that down, and we'll go from there. So I'm checking for some cooling here. It's looking pretty bare in there. Might have a little bit, but not looking too promising. Air cleaner's all good, clean. Wasn't any mouse nests in there, which is great. Love to see that. Wiring doesn't look too bad so far. I haven't found any broken or cracked wires. Well, cracked, I'm sure, but broken wires. And I'm planning on redoing the whole wiring harness, but I just want to crank it over here quick and see what she's got to offer. And then, yeah, that's where I'm standing at right now. Everything looks pretty solid, and yeah, so I'll put that cat back on this air cleaner, and I'll go from there. Like I always say, it's got a nice Edelbrock carve on there too. I was looking at beauty, absolute beauty. Now I'm gonna move to the interior and see what we're working with. Well, to be fair, last night I already vacuumed it, see how it was. There's that, which was for when it used to be a garbage truck. Some floor mats that I don't need really. Roadside flare kit, in case you break down, and some jumper cables. The real issue we're going to be looking at here is floor. which isn't terrible. I've definitely seen worse, but definitely isn't good. So I'm gonna plan on ordering the full floor patch kit that cuts out here and then welding that in. I think it's the same story on the other side.
A very similar story, we'll say.
On this side. Yeah, so it looks like they already made an attempt at patching it with some aluminum. So we'll cut that all out too. And then patch in some new stuff. Let's all just roll it out. Oh yeah, we got lots of fun business going on right there. Yeah, so we'll cut that all out and patch it. Yeah, we got our work cut out for us for sure. And I'll be getting rid of all this and this just because I'm not planning on having a dump bed on there. I might end up putting a flatbed on there or just a strip in the middle like a semi, but definitely not having the big dump bed on there. I actually have a guy coming to buy it here soon, showing up in about 45 minutes. So no dump bed, but we possibly will have a flatbed that I can haul stuff with. And yeah, right now this is just sitting on these railroad ties. Oh, they're all the way back home with them. It's strapped down in the front, but yeah, it's got a lift. Got the hydraulic pump on the transmission, and then hoses and all that. Back to the interior though, really not too bad. Yeah, the dash is cracked, but that's pretty typical. It's a 4-speed. It's got the seat covers, which I might end up taking. Yeah, maybe not. I was gonna say I might end up taking them off, but I think we'll just keep those on for now. There's that, and then yeah, I mean, big old steering wheel. Might switch that to a smaller one. We'll see. Nothing in there is cracked really. Probably could use some new covers. Everything besides this works as it should. This one won't latch or stay closed. That glove box does though. Really was striking out there for words. And clutch brakes work. This thing works, but I'm not needing it like I said. Then we've got 5-speed. It's in first right now, so it doesn't roll down the hill. But yeah, probably put a new speaker in it. Or, I mean, not a new speaker, new radio. And all that jazz. It's got a nice door handle here, nice solid handle. Don't have to worry about it ever breaking on us. Moving to the exterior. Both sides shut miraculously, like beautifully. And that's great. And the mirrors here, with these big old mirrors, it rattled a lot, I'm guessing, and it made a hole here on the side. So I'm gonna have to fix that or get a new door. But I don't want to get a new door because these are great doors, like no rust at all. Wouldn't want to get rid of that, but we'll see what we got to do. We just patch it up, and then we have got same thing on this side, but mirror didn't break that, thankfully. Someone did do rockers and cab corners on this. They didn't do a very good job. You can really kind of see what's going on there. But I'll probably end up redoing that, or at least getting it back down to metal and redoing that. Somebody repainted it, you can tell. Got a little sloppy here compared to like down here. So for some context on that last video clip there, I got called up for supper. So I never ended up being able to finish the video and get any more clips. So I'm going to wrap it up now. Thank you guys for watching very much. It means a lot. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next week's video.